Hot. Silent be jumping over there.
I like that little the chicken fly.
I got a jump rope in my hand. Right now.
Silent, I got one question. Are we doing it?
Can you
smell?
Fair enough.
the rock?
Hey yo.
We've got a great
They
one
should have
coming at
had
you
this
right now,
match for
gentlemen.
like halftime
Ladies,
during World Cup.
We have.
Oh.
No way.
That'd be great.
We have Dead Off Break in blue against BTW in pink. It's gonna be great.
For the 4th time.
Shirts versus skins.
Funny how that works, right? We're gonna get right into it. folks.
Bring it in,
Assuming
bring it in,
everybody the
bring it
pits
in.
is ready.
Bring it in.
More of that
Oh shit.
hot Snapshot VR action.
DOB on 3. You feel
that?
1, 2, 3. You feel that? Let's go.
Alrighty, folks. Everybody good?
Yes,
good
sir.
luck.
I
Yes,
reckon so.
Got my sweet tea, that's all I need.
Got my
As ready as we'll be. Turbo with his
point,
sweet
bro.
tea. Y'all should be
First
ready.
Hey,
First
I
point.
got a
Be
gallon
ready.
of sweet tea. I'm ready for the day.
I got a 12
Type
pack
of
of
energy
Bud
right
Light.
there, Turbo.
We're good.
Can't go wrong with sweet
I
tea.
took 2 Pepto. Let's go.
Alright, good luck, folks.
Good
luck, have fun, guys.
Do it.
Alrighty, folks. Like I said, on the screen near you up close here, the blue team, Dead Off Break, Silent Strike, looking like he's going out to the snake side. Action there to back him up. Fab up in the center, home soon. Turbo looking like he's going on the D side. Let's see how they kick this off. World Cup 2023 layout. Fitting. The NXL World Cup in real life paintball is actually about to kick off later this week. I think Thursday, actually. And we have our first kill. Action gets kill across the field. And Silent Strike gets taken out as well, but Action cleans up. It's a 3-on-2 now for Dead Off Break. Action looking to close the gap here. Looks like Landon gets a kill out of the backfield there. It's Fab and Action. Landon dies. It's just Jigga in the home bunker here against Action and Fab. Fab putting a ton of pressure on. Pushing him out to the other side. Jigga snaps out Fab. And we've got Action and Jigga down to a 1-on-1 for this first point. Action pulling off, I believe that's at least a 3-pack for Action. Great stuff. Dead Off Break coming out strong. 6 minutes left in the match. Almami. Now to the snake side can there. Looks like an almost mirrored matchup. Yep. And you see both teams lay down the box there. He gets a kill, but he dies at the same time, leaving Action in that commanding position once again. And Action is just putting on a fight. Oh, he trades out with Jigga, and that'll do it. BTW will concede the point. Dead Off Break goes up 2-0. 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Very fast point that time. Here we are with Dead Off Break right in front of us again. Silent. Heads out very wide. Gets down low into the back. Turbo with a cross-field kill on that can. See that yellow line on your screen, hopefully. Dead Off Break 4-on-3 right now. Silent Strike stands up straight into a screen cross field there and gets taken out. Turbo moving up the field a little bit. Finally gets into his can bunker and gets immediately shot in the face. Down to a 2-on-2. Action gets taken out, and it's just Fab alive. Time for BTW to bring it back a little bit, showing some signs of life here. Down to a 1-on-1, and it's Fab and Frost will close it out to bring it to 2-1. Dead Off Break still in the lead. pink team, BTW, in front of you here now. Jigga, that strong center play. Landon moving out to the D side again. Almost an exact mirror matchup from both teams yet again. And there you see action wrapping around down low. Trying to get the kill on. But Jigga gets shot cross field by Fab. So down to a 3-on-1. Landon moves back to the home bunker. Looking at the snake side, gets the kill. 2-on-1 now. Can Landon be the hero that BTW needs him to be right now? This could be an immense amount of fire. Both sides close here. And steps out into the screen. That'll do it. Fab, just that rolling of his gun from the home bunker there. 4 minutes left in the match. 3-1. In favor of Dead Off Break. Not mistaken, Dead Off Break has been season champions 3 seasons in a row. Has it been that long? Maybe even longer. Let's see if they can do it again today. It is a double elimination bracket, as far as I understand. So we'll look at the tournament bracket here in just a second, as we've got 4-on-4 Snapshot being played. Action over the top, gets a kill, stands up tall, gets another kill. Action strong up the center play. Silent Strike makes his way into the snake here. There's not a whole heck of a lot of room for anybody to live with the amount of pressure that Action looks like somebody died off the side there. Now down to a 3-on-2. Silent Strike tries to come down, trades out with Jigga. It's Landon is the last body alive here again, and Action will take him out. BTW concedes the point. Action just dominating that center play. 3 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. Looks like Action sets it off the center yet again. Silent Strike comes out. Turbo gets that kill cross field. And it looks like Action gets a kill on the can. And it's a 4-on-1. Jigga's last body live. A little bit onto the D side there. Comes back to the home. Gets caught on the transition in just under 3 minutes now. Dead Off Break is up 5-1, starting off very strong in this first match. Strikeout. And Action up the center. Turbo getting down low, trying to get that crossfield kill again. He's been pretty successful with it. Hitting it 2 or 3 times so far this match. Action takes up the outside on the can. Action's just playing everything all at once. He gets taken out, but he does manage to take out the can. 3-on-3 now. And it looks like Frost up in the middle. And Frost gets the kill on the snake side can, bring it down to a 3-on-2. It's Fab. Oh no, but Frost gets shot in the back of the head by Jigga. Oh no. Fab and Turbo. Turbo gets out to the D1. Jigga coming up the center again. Landon following him up. Jigga trying to widen the field just a little bit, get those angles. From the top, come out wide. Back in. Oh no, Turbo picks him off. He was waiting for it. He had the ball in the air, and now it's a 1-on-2 for Landon. BTW had a commanding field position. Landon will trade out with Turbo. BTW will put another point on the board. 6-1 now. 1:37 left on the clock. It's been a hot minute since I've done this, but I believe it's a 6-point mercy rule. that center tower, looking very good. Action beats him into that next bump. Action dies to Law Daddy. Oh, and another trade. BTW showing some signs of life. It's a 2-on-1. Dead-off break gonna make him run the entire length of the field. Burn that clock off. Very smart play by BTW. Those critical seconds ticking off the clock. They're up by 4 points. Take the win where you can get it. This is Tournament Snapshot. Does not matter what the point margin is unless you lose. And you end up going to a playoff, effectively. Sorry, an overtime. Win is cross field. Yep. And Frost gets kill on action. So it's Fab and Turbo left alive on dead-off break here. Looks like Landon streaming down the middle. Frost follows him up, leapfrogging him slightly. Trying to find an edge, a corner, an elbow. There it is. Gets one, gets two. Frost comes through. Will score another point. BTW now pulling back into the game. 37 seconds on the clock. Will it be enough? There's just enough time on the clock for them to tie, maybe pull ahead. If they tie 3 of the fastest points in Snapshot back to back to back, they could still tie it, folks. Daddy coming out wide. Getting low. Landon with the pressure. Gets caught on the transition. Frost will follow him up. Chica gets a kill cross field. That might just open it up. Another trade, and it's down to a one-on-one. Law Daddy, and I believe Fab. It's almost always Fab in that back center bunker. Yep, and Fab knows. Fab is watching the clock, watching the time expire on Law Mommy. And not enough time to finish it out. And time will expire. Dead off break.
Law Mommy.
First point. And
Computer
there you
taking
have it.
screenshot.
Action.
Top frag, Law Mommy.
Phenomenal performance up the center. 16 and 7.
Damn.
Yeah,
Good-
hot
good game,
snapshot
boys.
action. Come on, baby.
GG's.
Hot.
Yeah, GG's.
Snapshot action.
Lock.
Where's my sweet tea?
This is why we don't start off finals with that grip.
That's why it's in Sydney.
I believe we are all set for the next map if we haven't. Has
Yep,
been selected.
BTW is picked.
Lone Star 24.
Lone Star 2024. That's what I clicked on. Hopefully everybody sees it.
Alright.
Everybody good?
Same lineup, guys. Same lineup.
Yeah, because lock. I know this can't be a coincidence, bro.
I'm good.
Both of us go.
All right, we're gonna start
You
off.
both start out with that
Go ahead
same
and kick
group.
off right now.
Yes.
Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
That's why it's called the pub grip.
Here we are. We'll start on BTW's side of the field this time. It is their map choice. Lone Star 2024. That snake pit in the middle. All those snake beams. Super long snake on the snake side. If you can get in there, you can go pretty much the length of the field. Right off break, Landon gets chopped up. Looks like Fab. Beautiful shot up the center there. Action challenging the middle. Wrapping around. Oh no, he gets shot by his own teammate. The back of the head again. The commentator's curse. 3-on-3 snapshot. Jibba gets a kill on that snake tower. That should free up Frost to get into the snake. Yep, there he goes. Absolutely beautiful. Sliding in there, getting down low. And here comes the assault from BTW. Frost up in the snake 50, stands up, gets a kill. As they look to finish it out, absolutely beautiful play there from BTW. This is their map. You heard them pick it. Law Mommy slaps down the hand on the buzzer. And BTW will take the lead for the first time in this match. The best of 3 maps determines the match. BTW is up 1-0 in the second map. Not too long of a point there. I think it was about 46, 47 seconds, something like that. 4-on-4 breakout. Got dead off break behind you. Ooh, beautiful. Turbo. Oh, no. Oh, and Fab gets chopped up. It's a 4-on-2 now. Turbo dies. 4-on-1. Action's last body alive. Dealing and dealing last map, but not able to pull it off this time. Very quick back-to-back point there for BTW. Putting up another one on the board. 2-0 now for BTW. Up at the home. Law Mommy. Transitioning slightly there. Looks like Frost got a kill on the safe side. Turbo breaking out wide to the D side, but Frost is in the snake. Oh! Frost goes up too high, gets chopped up out of the snake. I do believe it's Fab and Turbo. Law Mommy putting a ton of pressure on Fab. Let's go ahead and flip the camera around here. Fab stands up into a screen from Jigga, and it's just Turbo alive now. For BTW, Turbo gets a kill, brings it down to 2-on-1. Turbo's trying. Oh, he gets another kill, down to a 1-on-1. Turbo fighting for his life here in the D1. It's a very strong bunker. The onus is on Turbo. Oh! Beautiful. Just blind firing at the spot where he thinks he might show up, and sure enough, it happened. And that's the edge and the experience that some of these guys have playing this game for so long. Dead off break puts a point on the board on the back of Turbo. 4.5 minutes on the clock. BTW still leads 2-1. Looks like Turbo gets out super wide off break. Somebody traded out from the center and the snake side tower, but action is up at that mini wall, and Turbo is wrapping very hard around the D1, putting a ton of pressure on Landon and Jigga. Action stands up, tries to find a body. Frost gets chopped up from Fab. Fab moving out from the home bunker, putting a ton of pressure. Action holding the outside for Jigga there. Fab up the center. All the way up in the center brick. Over to the center wing. Turbo is still wrapping the D1, putting so much pressure on Landon. They are just crossed up. This is classic defensive happening. Oh, the blind fire from Jigga will take out Turbo. It's Action and Fab up in the center. Oh no, Frost will die at the same time. Action will die to Jigga. It's down to a 1-on-1. Fab and Jigga. Jigga and Fab. Jigga moves, jukes back. Oh, Jigga stands up tall on the juke. Catches Fab unawares. BTW will concede. Sorry. Dead off break will concede that point. Save Jigga a little bit of running. And BTW will go up 3-1. 3 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. Looks like Turbo got a kill on the run. Crossfield to that snake tower. Silent dies. Turbo out into the D1. Action gets a kill but dies. Yeah, 2-on-2. No, oh, Turbo steps out. It's dodged. Fab's last body alive here. 2-on-1. Looks like Law Mommy gets his turn to get caught out by Fab. Law Mommy standing over the top of that Aztec, battling with Fab. Fab, the better veteran as Fab runs through here. Oh, and Lamami snaps him out, catches him. He knows that Fab likes to play a little taller on some of those bunkers. And you know what? If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. One ball, one shot, one kill. Law Daddy puts another one on the board for BTW. 4-1 now, BTW in map 2 here. 2 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. Quick break out. Landon gets a kill. Looks like on Fab over the top there. As Turbo runs up the inside to that center pin, then out to the D4. That's a huge bite for Turbo. Puts a ton of pressure. Gets a kill on Law Mommy. Turbo wrapping the inside of the Dorito, trying to get a shot on Frost, and there he gets it. Jigga trying to hold him, but Silent will run through the middle. Absolute chaos unfurls. Landon gets shot. Jigga dies somehow. Looks like Silent takes out Jigga. And Turbo with the move. Coming up to that pin and out. Sorry, is it a pin or a can? You know what? We'll call it a can. Up to the can and then out to the Dorito 4. A huge bite. And exactly what Dead Off Break needed if they're going to stay in this match. 4-2 now, BTW leads. Minute 42 on the clock. Silent Strike hits the dirt, crawls all the way up to that. Oh, he gets immediately chopped up. Law Mommy waiting there. And we have somebody in the snake. Action fills into the snake as well. Turbo out to the D2 now already. And if you blink for a second, you miss the action here, folks. Law Mommy wrapping around. Good catch action, standing tall over the snake 1. Turbo gets chopped up on the D2, and it's just Fab alive, and Fab will die. Well, at least it was a quick one there, folks. If they had burnt another 10 or 20 seconds on the clock, Dead Off Break wouldn't have a shot coming back into this. But if you're going to die, die quick. They're only down by 3 with a minute 9 on the clock. And that amount of time in Snapshot is an eternity. Tower, Law Mommy up to the center, Aztec, Landon up to this tower just off the B side there. Landon moving up in the center ring. Silent Strike is already there. Jigga will die out of the home. Silent Strike wraps the 50 wing. Landon has no idea he's there. And they will go and trade out, and one body left. No, Law Mommy died at the same time. And it will be Action and Fab streaming down the field to capture another point for Dead Off Break and hopefully preserve their chances for this map. 34 seconds, 2 points to tie. It's doable. It's tough, but it's doable. The fastest ever point in Snapshot was 7 seconds, to the best of my knowledge, in a VR Master League game. So again, it's possible, but we're gonna have to see. As Fab runs out to the D1, gets a kill, gets another kill, trades out. The absolute onslaught here from Dead Off Break as Turbo will run in and tag it, and they might have done it. They might have been, no, yeah, 7? No, slightly more than that. But Dead Off Break is pulled it within 1 with 22 seconds on the clock. Again, a veritable eternity in Snapshot, as you've just seen. The swiftness with which an experienced team can rush down the field and secure those kills. And right off the break again, we see an absolute blitz. Looks like Turbo got a couple kills. Fab running down the D side here, forcing Frost into the open. And it's a simultaneous elimination. Oh! Fab died to a shot that was already in the air, and so it will be a null point. Both players eliminated at the same time, and that might have done it. BTW might have closed the door. 9 seconds left on the clock. Turbo trades out. seconds. 1. BTW will win map 2. It's all tied up.
Jeez.
1-1.
Computer, take a screenshot.
Good game, boys.
Damn, that was close.
Where my-
Good
where
game
my
to watch.
sweet
Phenomenal final actual point that was finished out there between Fab, and I'm not actually sure who was on.
Dude, is it laggy for you guys, man?
Dude,
Like the
I've
last 3
froze
points,
two
it's
times
laggy.
for 10
Yeah.
seconds and can't move.
It's
And
laggy.
it's like
so
when you're
bad.
switching layouts. It's literally the same, but it's happening during the game.
But
I
it's
know.
happening
Yeah, it's
on
like
the
five
field, yeah.
5 seconds of straight freezing for
Yeah.
me
I
sometimes.
know, and like you can't hear or shoot anything, but like you can die.
No, the
still.
timer's not even moving, and nothing's going on, and then you
Yeah.
come back and ult.
It's like it's straight frozen, like Yeah. couple seconds off.
It's
rip.
bad. I'm glad you guys are getting it too, because I was about
Yeah.
to say this is ridiculous.
No.
A third map selection.
What are you thinking, Silent?
Great stuff here in the
I mean, we got. Wendy?
You want to do Windy?
We could. Yeah, let's run it.
Windy City. Almost.
I believe you're
Yes.
out
Yes.
on this one, action.
How's that?
Or Windy City,
Yep.
yeah.
Alright, boys.
We do
no,
have
not
some
right.
off break action, sitting one out, reliable random subbing in from map 3. Everybody good?
Let's do it.
All right.
Alright, firing it up. Here we go.
I'm on standby if anyone needs to switch out, Rob.
Sounds good.
Alright,
Yes,
let's
sir.
change what we talked about, guys. Change.
Sounds like some very strategic planning happening in the pits for both teams. And it looks like we'll free Fab up from playing at the home bunker. It looks like Fab is lined up to go to the D side here. It's a very unconventional play for Fab. Turbo gets another kill off break. His off the break shooting has been absolutely phenomenal this game. Fab with another kill. And very quickly it's 4-on-2 for dead off break. They pick up the body moving there. Stands tall into another body there. But Turbo will pick him up. And it's 3-on-1 as they try to find that last body. Oh, Turbo will die. Reliable random pulls out wide here. Reliable dies. And it's Law Daddy and Fab. And these two have duked it out more times than I care to count, folks. 1-on-1, and Fab is in that home bunker again, exactly where he loves to be. Law Daddy in a similar Aztec, and he will change up his positioning, trying to catch Fab unawares. As time continues to tick down. Early on in the match, it's very easy to let a point go long. But later on, you might find yourself wishing that you had those precious seconds back. Nami utilizing all of the bunkers on the field, seemingly. As he goes over towards the snake, works his way back in towards the center. Fab will take the opportunity to break out, and maybe not the right move. As Law Daddy had already moved back to the center and catches him at the tail end of that break. 1.5 minutes ticked off for that point. And BTW goes up 1-0 in a map selected by Dead Off Break. Here we are, reliable random at the home bunker. Fab standing tall at the tower. A lot of crossing up the field here. Everybody doing their job, holding down their lanes. Reliable will pop over the top, get a kill on that center Dorito, but Fab will die at the same time, bringing it down to 3-on-3. Silent holding down that B side over here. It looks like Mommy has it mirrored up there on the snake side. Yep. Mommy trying to battle Silent heads up, but Jigga. Turbo moves up. And it's one-on-one Turbo and Jigga. Could not be any closer. One map to one map, and Turbo and Jigga battling it out back and forth here. Ooh, ooh, so close. Turbo getting dangerous.
Cheap.
Jigga will catch it. Beautiful play there by Jigga. Bringing it back from a 1-on-2 to win. BTW now going up 2-0 in a map selected by Dead Off Break. 3 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Dead Off Break is having some trouble here. Very disciplined, but I don't know if they're just dying in their spots or peeking when they shouldn't. Very uncharacteristic play. BTW generally is the more aggressive team. You kind of see that. Actually, we have a perfectly mirrored. Bandit will die out of the tower there. It looks like Turbo probably got him from that center torpedo. Dead Off Break now 4-on-3. Really need to make something happen here. As much time as they're let go for each point. Every single point is an absolute grinder here. Just pause and wait, getting bumped. Across the Jigga will die out of the home bunker, and that will free it up for Turbo, who's paying for very close section. Gets the shot on Frost. He will trade out, but it's now a 2-on-1 with Law Mommy alive. Fab will run up the D side. I believe Reliable's at the home there, putting a scream. They lost him. They lost track of where he is. Reliable has no idea that he's in the snake. I think he figured it out. Fab called it out to him as he retreats to the snake 1. Fab wrapping the Dorito. Reliable putting a ton of pressure. Fab gets to the cross field, and Dead Off Break will put a point on the board. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock. BTW leads 2-1 in map 3. Again, Dead Off Break 1 map 1, BTW 1 map 2. So it will come down to this to see who moves on in the winner's bracket and who gets bumped down to the loser's bracket. Silent Strike out to the God Bunker off break. Looks like Mommy picks him up. Jigga and Reliable mirror matched. Turbo and Reliable will die to Jigga standing up over the top there trying to gun battle. Silent Strike took out somebody, the D-side tower over there. BTW now. So both teams, 3 bodies alive. Law Mommy wrapping that God Bunker very hard. Draws 2 guns off him. Looks like Fab and eventually Silent Strike swaps over to try and put some paint on him. Who is that up the middle? Is that Frost? I believe so. Frost up in the center 50 will wrap around. Silent keeping that lane alive. And Law Mommy will fill out to the snake. Oh, he misses his shot on Silent though. Oh no! 1 minute and 5 on the clock. Dead Off Break has got to get something going here. As Turbo slides out down low, Law Mommy crawls up to the 50. Law Mommy past the 50 now, looking for any chance. Law Mommy gets a kill. Turbo will trade out with Frost in the middle. It's a 2-on-1, and Jigga here is holding the line. 40 seconds on the clock. Fab kills him. Silent Strike will run in and secure the point. All tie it up now, 2-2 in this map 3. It does not get much closer than this, folks. Very disciplined play by both teams, and unfortunately, Law Mommy in a huge position there in the snake. When he was wrapping the God Bunker, missed Silent, and then when he was in the snake, missed him again, and that is just incredibly unfortunate. the early walk, very uncharacteristic. Jigga puts him off the center. Turbo gets a kill, able to get out wide. And Silent has to hold that lane now more than ever. Turbo gets up to the D50, and Turbo is not content to let this point end without...
Go Turb! Go Turb!
Oh! He scores it! He gets it! 3-2. Dead off break has scored the point with no time left on the clock. I don't even know how he pulled it off. There was still a body alive in the center of the field, and Turbo just said, no, not today, and put his feet in turbo mode and hit the button. And that'll do it. Dead off break.
Because I couldn't hear you talking.
Milliseconds left on the clock. Turbo hits the button. And
Computer,
Turbo
take a screenshot.
has got to be the MVP for map 3, possibly the entire match.
Okay, I got.
Yeah,
That was a
I'll give it.
phenomenal,
Holy shit.
phenomenal game from both teams.
Good game.
Good game, guys.
GG. Good game.
GG's.
And you can hear the camaraderie and good sportsmanship from both teams there. You gotta love
I had
it.
no idea where
5-round
you were
game
at,
right there.
Turbo, and I'm looking up and I see
ran
Jigga
down the field.
as I peek
ran
over
down the
the
field
top
and I
get
turned
going.
around and saw his back. I was like, nah, I'm gonna keep on going.
I was scared you were gonna shoot him.
Dude, I saw
like, oh, no.
motion on their side. I about shot it, but then Jigga popped to my right, and I turned and he shoots me in the face as you hit the buzzer.
Good game, guys.
Good game.
Yep. All right. So yeah, next matchup is.
Hey, do we want to go to our room?
So
Yeah, well,
what
yeah, we
I
can make a
see
room.
Yeah.
Is match
Okay.
2 here will be.
Hey, let's just go to the room we already have
Error
up.
409 and
Okay.
BTW Chicken Curry. BTW obviously such a strong
Hey,
organization.
good luck,
that they're able to actually
BTW.
have
GG's BTW. Good luck, guys.
GG's, guys.
teams here in the championship being cast for you now. And there will be a total of 4 matches, potentially 5, if I'm reading that right. As Dead Off Break advances to the finals, and BTW will have to fight to find their way into the finals. So we're going to take a quick break. We should be coming back at you here in about 5 or 10 minutes with more hot Snapshot VR action with Error 409 and BTW Chicken Curry coming at you. All right, sorry, folks. I had to grab a drink. Everybody good to go? Yeah, we need a map. Hey guys, I need a map. Well, sorry. What's wrong?
Oh no, boy.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, good luck,
have
fellas.
fun.
Good luck.
More hot Snapshot
Let's
VR
go.
action.
Back to back.
Snapshot
Nico, who's
VR.
taller?
We're gonna go ahead and get
Who's
started
taller,
here
me or
real
him?
quick. We should have Error 409 in blue and BTW Chicken Curry.
Wait.
Chicken curry.
Hey, Curry, come here. Curry on 3. Metro, get over here. Curry on 3. Curry on 3.
One.
1, 2, 3. Curry.
Curry. I'm taller than Germ.
All right.
Where's the Air 409 on 3? Yep. Good luck, Air. Let's show these men a good game.
Once again, we have Error 409 in blue here. Fusion, Fenrir, Big Germ, and B-Town. Left to right on your screen here. The MAO 2024 layout. B-Town into the snake. Fusion will trade out. Looks like Fenrir got a kill, so it's going to be 3 on 2 now. B-Town in the snake battle. Nico dies. Big Germ watching over B-Town takes care of him. Eli will die as well, and that will do it. As Error 409 puts the first point up convincingly. I think 3 bodies alive there for Error 409. Here we have Pew Pew, Eli, Nitro, and Nico 456. Pew Pew on the inside there. Nico out low, very low shooting. Looks like we already got somebody in this. Take him out in return. Nico will die. We have. Sorry, I dies out of the D side, and it's just Nico here against Big Germ. Center there and Fenrir on the D side. Some of my notes here real quick. Fenrir, Fusion, Big Germ, B-Town, same layout they've been doing. B-Town stops. Big Germ takes an early walk though, playing tall over the top. That will mean Fenrir gets a kill though. B-Town picks off Nico. B-Town picks off another one. Eli will get a kill, but then die immediately. Pew gets a kill. Fills out to the D side. Nico in the snake. B-Town already at the snake 2 bunker on the outside there, putting a ton of pressure across field. Wants to go trade out with Nico. Looks like it's a clean. Nico will die. Pew last body alive here. 2 on 1. As Big Germ comes down the D side. Stands tall over that wing and will take him out. And see how people like that. Maybe turn down the game audio slightly. How about that? And Error 409 now up 4-0. And we're all the way out to the D50 off break. B-Town into the snake. Big Germ follows him up into the god. Oh no, Fenrir and Fusion both die. Big Germ gets a kill. B-Town still in the snake. Big Germ realizes the situation's dire, fills back out towards the home bunker. B-Town will pick off, I believe it was Eli, standing in the tall in the back there. And somehow Error 409 wins that point, despite all the chaos. See if that's a little better still on the volume side. You guys let me know. 4 minutes and 51 seconds, but I don't think they're going to need it. Error 409 is putting up an absolute clinic on this first map. They are up 5-0. Eli and Nitro go out wide to the D side. Pew Pew gets chopped up in the middle. And Nico dies on the snake side. Looks like he traded out with somebody in the middle there. Eli fills out to the D1. Nico gets chopped up by, I believe, Fenrir. Yep. And BTW Chicken Curry has conceded the 6th point?
Last point, bro.
That's an interesting tactical maneuver there from BTW Chicken Curry. Potentially a mistake.
Hey, your pot. Where you at? There you are.
But let's go ahead and check in with the pits. We'll get map 2, and we will be right off to it again, folks. I believe it's BTW Chicken Curry's turn to pick the map.
Good game, guys.
Cup 2023.
Cup 2023.
I thought we banned that.
No, you
No,
don't.
man, windy.
Oh, that's right.
Everybody confirm we're looking at the right map?
You're such a silly goose, Germ.
Yep.
You're such a silly goose.
Alrighty, folks, we'll go ahead and get started right away, launching straight into it with some more hot Snapshot VR action.
Oh, wait.
Here we go, Fenrir, Fusion, Big Germ, B-Town. Same style lineup. Looks like Big Germ might be heading up the center here. Yep, up to that center tower. Oh, all the way up into the 40. Oh, he thinks better of it. Slides across, but stands too tall over that center wing. Looks like B-Town will trade a body. Fusion dies out of the center, and it's just Fenrir now for Error 409. And BTW Chicken Curry, with 3 bodies alive, answering back after map 1, and that, again, what some might call a tactical mistake with conceding the final point in map 1. It's good to see him come back out here, start strong. Pew Pew out to the D side. Nico up the center. Nico gets a kill. I believe it was B-Town. The whole snake side's cleared off there. Nico pressing the advantage up the center of the field. It looks like it'll be a 2-on-2 now, as a couple of bodies off BTW Chicken Curry die. But Nico kills another one, and that will be 2 quick points now for BTW Chicken Curry. Nico, beautiful performance there up the center. B-Town trying to get out wide, a little more conservative breakout this time, but Big Germ standing tall gets picked off again. B-Town gets a kill crossfield on the fill out. Looks like Fusion gets a kill. So it's Fusion, Fenrir, and B-Town now will answer back for Error 409, putting their first point on the board here for map 2. Five minutes and 49 seconds left on the clock. These are fast and furious points, folks. BTW Chicken Curry and Error 409 just launching themselves at each other. Pew Pew gets a kill off break there. Looks like Eli gets another kill, but Nico will die out of the middle, and it's now a 2-on-1. A 1-on-1 with Fenrir in the snake and Eli matching him up here. Fenrir slightly more forward, all the way up in the snake 50 now, and Eli playing defensively, which can be very strong, but Eli will snap him out as Fenrir wiggles back and forth, and you can see Eli kind of collapsing there. That was quite the exhilarating point for him, I'm sure. 5 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock. BTW Chicken Curry up 3-1. With this fast and furious action in match 2 here of the Snapshot VR Master League Championship Series. Big Germ with the kill over the top. Gets caught out, though, again. Big Germ standing tall. I mean, it's right there in the name. He is big. Fusion dies off the D side. B-Town, last body alive. Who is it with him in there? I believe... just says Nero. Nitro. Oh, goodness. I had to double check my notes there. B-Town picks him up and will score another point for Error 409. Bringing it back to within 1. BTW Chicken Curry up 3-2 now with 4 minutes and 45 seconds. The way this match is turning out, we could see potentially a lot of points played here, folks. Nitro in the middle there. Eli wrapping. Nico gets chopped up going up the middle. Eli gets a kill, though. I believe that was on B-Town. Pew Pew will trade out, likely with Big Germ on the far side there. Eli dies, and it's Nitro's the last body alive. B-Town will come down. And Error 409 have tied it up in map 2 here. 4:24 on the clock with Error 409 tying the game now. If Error 409 wins this match, this game will be over. And we'll move on to our third match of the day. Fusion standing out wide behind that D-side can. Fenrir all the way into the snake. B-Town gets a kill over the top. Big Germ dying again over the top, and you hate to see it. It looks like B-Town got another kill. Fenrir's a lone body in the snake, and that is going to be very tough for him to live as he backs himself into a stream of paint from Nitro. Assisted there by Pew Pew on the D side. 4 minutes and 3 seconds. BTW climbs back into the lead for the second time now. Four to 3. Pew Pew breaking out wide. Gets chopped up, trying to slide into the D1, though. Couldn't get low enough. And Nitro will trade out with Big Germ. And it looks like B-Town and Nico... No, sorry, Nico... Yes, B-Town and Nico are up in the center there. Looks like Big Germ closes it up. Huh. Looks like some changes on the Arrow 409 side, and I didn't quite read what they had done on their side as far as the lineup. It's going off the positioning there. Their icons are all so similar. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, Big Germ is now on the D side, so Fusion is in the middle. That's a pretty big change up, but I like to see Big Germ there realizing that he's kind of struggling in the home bunker and willing to change it up to find what works. And 2 kills there. Fenrir and B-Town get 2 kills right off the rip. Fenrir gets another one up in the Snake 50, and it's just Nitro alive in the home. And BTW Chicken Curry will concede the point. And now for the first time in the match, Error 409 is in the lead, 5-4. With 3 minutes and 26 seconds left on the clock. We're not even at halftime, folks. It is a furiously fast game that they're playing here. 9 points played, and we're not even at halftime. Nico will die out the center. Looks like Big Germ putting a ton of pressure on him there. And another body dies out of the home. Big Germ runs through on the D side, gets one, and it's just Nitro falling back into the God bunker, and he will get taken out there by B-Town. 3 bodies alive. Could have been anybody, but it was B-Town there. And Error 409 goes up now 6-4. Trying to make it a very quick game here. Trying to make it a very quick match, in fact. They want to go and play on in match 3, which will be what's called the losers finals. The winner of this game will square off against BTW as they lost their first match. B-Town will trade out. I believe that was Nico over there, but don't hold me to it. And another couple of bodies drop. It's down to a one-on-one very quickly. Both players are in their home bunkers still. Fusion, and I believe it was either, I think it's Eli. Yeah, it's got to be Eli down there. Eli down into the snake. Fusion rotates out to the D side. We'll kind of get right underneath him here. As you can see, Eli going all the way up there into the snake 50 before revealing that he's there. Fusion fills to the D2. Eli now around the snake 50, pushing up to their snake 2. Both of these guys squaring off. And you see Refbot floating above, trying to keep everybody honest and fair. Fusion will take the walk. Eli walks it in like a champion, slaps the buzzer, and puts another point on the board for BTW. They're still down by 1, though, which for as strong of a start as they had, they were up by 3 at one point, I believe. And a minute 58, that was potentially the longest point we had this match. Error 409, still up by 1, just under 2 minutes on the clock. Here we go again. Nitro with just a slew of kills. Nico picks one up himself. Oh no, Eli will shoot Nitro in the back. And it's a 2-on-1. And I believe it's B-Town up in the center there. Let's get it from his perspective here. He will trade out with Eli, and that will leave Pew Pew alive for BTW Chicken Curry. And I don't know why he's running around shooting his gun. He's got to score another point. There's a minute and 28 seconds on the clock now. Sorry, a minute 27. But BTW Chicken Curry is losing, and he's off there showboating, not even running down the field. Again, an interesting tactical decision from BTW Chicken Curry. Perhaps not as disciplined as we've seen from some of the other teams. But I think there are a couple of youngsters out there under the mentorship of the BTW program. We love to see it. We love to see the experienced teams support and help grow additional champions into this sport. And very quickly, it comes down to Big Germ alive. And the Error 409's got to be unhappy about that. As it was a rapid-fire point, and they lost it quickly. I believe it was 14 seconds. And BTW Chicken Curry is back in the lead now, 7-6. This game has gone back and forth, and we're at 13 points now with still a minute and 10 seconds left to play. Nitro gets a kill. Eli will trade out, and it's 2-on-2. Pew Pew and Nitro. B-Town is still alive back there. No, I take it back. B-Town is dead. And it's Pew Pew and Nitro against Fusion down there on the far side, the D side there. Fusion works his way up to the D50. Gets a shot. Gogs Pew Pew. Beautiful shot. Oof. Very quickly. Dodges back. Catches him sneaking out too far. Fusion will score the point. And will tie the match yet again. 34 seconds on the clock. 7-7. BTW Chicken Curry and Error 409 absolutely duking it out. Just punching back and forth and counter. Just every single point is up for grabs here in this map. BTW Chicken Curry fighting for their tournament lives. They need to win here in order to stay. And very quickly, a 3-on-2 with 20 seconds on the clock. Nico gets out into the snake. That could be a huge help. He catches Fenrir, but Fusion is already running down. He will trade out with Fusion, and that leaves one body alive, Big Germ, to score a point for Error 409. Error 409 now up 8-7, 12 seconds on the clock. Anybody's game still. BTW Chicken Curry has got to bring the heat. They launch themselves immediately. The onslaught. Oh no, Eli shoots Pew Pew right off the bat. Nitro will get a kill, will trade out, and it's just Nico left alive with 2 seconds on the clock. And that's it, folks. Error 409 have won. Error 409 will advance to the losers finals for a chance at
Watch your language.
the finals.
Good
Hey,
game,
good
guys.
game, guys.
Arrow 409 will
GG.
move on to fight BTW.
Eli Nitro. Good season night, Eli.
Once again, it's double elimination.
Yeah, we stay
Yeah,
here.
now
we
we're away.
switch. Yeah.
I believe so, because Arrow 409 is a lower seeded team in the bracket. So we're going to take just a couple minutes while everybody swaps around here. We'll take a quick interim, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. I apologize, I don't have a timer on here. And we will be right back at you with some more hot Snapshot VR action, folks.
All right, so we know what we know our picks, right?
Alrighty, folks, we are back with some more hot Snapshot VR action coming at you live now in the losers finals for the redemption match. The winner from this match will move on to face Dead Off Break in the finals and potentially reset the bracket for a grand finals. So we are launching straight at it right now with the NXL Windy City Major 2023 map. We have BTW in... Wait a second, that shouldn't be right. BTW should be in the blue. Well, that's what I get. Yes, BTW is in blue. Error 409 is in pink. We'll see if we can get that fixed on the screen here in just a minute. But otherwise, coming at you right now, good luck and have fun, folks.
Oh my god, bro.
Let's party, boys. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Like I said, we have BTW in blue here. We're going to see if we can't get that squared away. And Error 409 in pink. So Error 409 has flipped sides there. Frost up in that center Dorito. Jigga at the home bunker. Looks like Law Mommy out into the snake. Jigga gets a kill. Law Mommy gets a kill from the snake. Gets another one. It's 2 bodies still left alive here for BTW. And Error 409 will concede the point. Fusion up in the center. Fenrir up in the center Dorito. Big Germ off to the D-side tower. And Fusion will take the walk. Fenrir gets a kill though. 3-on-2 here for BTW in the blue. Looks like Big Germ dies out of that tower. Fenrir was the last body alive, but he will take the early walk. And we have BTW now up 2-0. And it still keeps flipping Team 1 to be BTW. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll deal with that in a minute. Jigga at the home, standing tall over the top, gets the kill on Law Mommy, I believe there. Frost wraps. Mommy will trade out. 3 bodies left alive for BTW. Very strong showing in map 1 now. Only 1 minute and 19 seconds have ticked off, and BTW is showing a commanding performance here against Error 409. Big Germ at the home, stands tall, gets clipped out, and BTW's 4 bodies alive on 1. B-Town will take the walk, and BTW now up 4-0. Very quick point yet again for BTW. Back to back to back, rapid fire action. You can tell BTW is hungry to get back in this game and play off against Dead Off Break again. Frost up in the center Dorito. Jigga gets the kill over the top. And who is it? Is it Fusion up there in the center? Fusion, yep. Raps gets a kill on... And Frost will take him out. La Mommy, standing tall, dies over the top. 2-on-2. But Frost will get a kill. Now 2-on-1. As Big Germ is the last body alive in the snake, and he is just a little too big of a germ. Gets clipped out over the top. 5-0 for BTW. B-Town and Fusion doubling up the D side here. B-Town will trade out on the run. Fusion still alive up in the center. Fenrir into the snake. Trying to make something happen for his team here. Big Germ gets a kill. Beautiful shot there. Another body will die, and it's just... who is it? Jigga? Jigga's the last body alive. Big Germ will walk it in and score that point. And Error 409 is not yet out of this match. Signs of life here. Here we have Fenrir up into the snake mini wall there. Law Mommy into the God. Big Germ will fill out behind him into the God. Behind Fenrir into the God. Fusion will die. The entire D side's been blown out. Fenrir will trade out. It's just Big Germ in a 1-on-2. Jigga at the home bunker. Jigga will fill out now. Big Germ tries to catch him on the run. Doesn't do so. Big Germ will die. Jigga takes him out. And Error 409 will concede the point to save time on the clock. 3 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock. Just a little over 7 points total played. And we have BTW up 6-1. Law Mommy up into the God. Jigga at the home. Frost gets a kill cross field there. But Fenrir is up in the middle doing damage. Will trade out with Law Mommy. Not enough. Too little, too late. And Jigga,
I saw that, yeah.
and I believe Landon will stay alive at the end there. And
Yep.
secure map 1 for BTW.
Vegas.
Frost with an absolutely phenomenal performance there. 10-4 KDR. Law Mommy, no slouch himself, 11-5.
Yeah, there we go.
I believe
Vegas.
Error
Oh,
409's
Vegas,
map.
Fuck, man.
Vegas.
Vegas. Yeah. it's Vegas.
Vegas.
Las Vegas.
God, Jeremy's so fucking tall.
Everybody look good? How we doing? Beautiful, beautiful.
We're good.
All right, let me see those guns in the air, and we'll go ahead and get this second map started. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, good luck and have fun, folks. See if there's any sort of substitutions here. Doesn't look like it from either team. Frost, Jigga, Law Mommy, and Landon on the screen in front of you in blue. Team BTW. Commanding performance in map 1. They're now up 1-0 and well on their way to their redemption, playing against Dead Off Break. Not entirely sure what's happening here. Looked like somebody was shooting his own team in the back of the head, but nope, just a slight delay. La Mommy will get a kill as the entire D side gets blown out. Landon dies. It's just La Mommy alive. But it is a 1-on-1. But La Mommy will stand out in the open. And who is that down there? Fusion. Fusion with the long ball. Crossfield picks up the kill on La Mommy and propels Error 409 into their first lead of this match. 1-0 now. 6.5 minutes on the clock. Fenrir. Off break up to that center structure. B-Town will trade out. Big Germ fills out to the snake. Looks like Fenrir will trade out as well. 2-on-2. Big Germ up in that snake structure. Fusion gets a kill. 2-on-1 now. Big Germ gets another kill. And BTW will be forced to concede the point to try to save time on the clock. Error 409 now up 2-0. Very strong showing here in map 2 from Error 409. Looks like a very strong stack on the right side of the field. This is a very unique field. Frost gets a kill on the slide out. Very impressive. This Vegas layout is one of the first asymmetrical layouts ever used in the NXL. Very interesting choice from the designers of the NXL. Looks like Jigga up in the center there gets another kill. And a couple of different bodies put it on the last Error 409 player there. And BTW puts a point on the board. Now 2-1. Still Error 409 in the lead. Big Germ stepping out wide into the God bunker there. Fenrir all the way up in that center 50 structure. That little Z squiggle. And looks like B-Town gets a kill up the center. Fenrir gets another one. It's 4-on-2 now. We're going to go and flip the camera around. Landon will trade out. It's just Law Mommy alive. In an absolute onslaught. 3-on-1. Fenrir will get him, though. And the immediate concession from BTW. Error 409 now up 3-1 in map 2 here. Once again, BTW won map 1. And so Error 409 will need to win this map in order to stay in this game. Stay in this tournament. And B-Town gets picked up, but Fenrir gets a kill. Again, laying down. That's a very impressive maneuver. Jigga into the snake, though. And it looks like Fenrir... Oh, Fenrir found him. Fenrir gets the kill. And very suddenly, we find ourselves in a 3-on-1 situation with Law Mommy, the last body alive. Not for long, though. He will trade out with, I believe, Fenrir in the middle there. And Error 409 go up now 4-1. Fast and furious action here from Error 409. Exactly the kind of gameplay we've come to expect from them. Let's see if BTW can match their ferocity with disciplined gunfighting. Looks like Fenrir will die first, out of the center there. 4-on-3 body situation for BTW. Oh no! And they kind of throw it away there a little bit. 3-on-1. Now, sorry, 3-on... Oh goodness, it was 3-on-3. Now it's down to 2-on-1, and Fusion will trade out. And Law Mommy and Texas and Landon are the last bodies alive there for BTW. They will come in and score the point. BTW, another point on the board now. Still down 4-2. Four minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. Another fast and furious map here, courtesy of Error 409. Mommy standing still off the break, just trying to steady that shot a little bit. Landon gets clipped up over the top. Jigga gets shot on the way in. Oh goodness, Frost dies almost immediately thereafter. It's just Law Mommy again, and BTW is hemorrhaging in this map. They are just getting absolutely swallowed up and destroyed by Error 409's ferocious laning. Error 409 now up 5-2. Let's see if BTW can change it up a little bit, come up with a better strategy. Fusion looks like he takes the early walk, so they're doing something different. And I believe Fenrir dies out of the center there. Yep, And so now it's a 3-on-2 situation. Big Germ dies. It's just B-Town in an almost exact reverse scenario of the one that we just saw. B-Town is still the last body alive, fighting desperately for his life, but he will stand up over the top, and Law Mommy will shoot him in the face there. As BTW comes back and puts another one on the board. Clawing their way back into this. 3 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time for seasoned veterans BTW to come back and tie this. They're only down by 2. And Jigga will trade out off break. Landon takes an early walk, trying to fill out to the snake side corner. Frost gets a kill, though. And it's a 2-on-2 situation. Law Mommy gets a quick kill on the snake player there. And I believe... Is it B-Town was the last body alive? Law Mommy and Frost will run this one in. It's a race to the buzzer, but I think Law Mommy's got it. Yep. BTW puts it within 1 with still 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. They're definitely keeping things exciting here, folks. You can see things getting changed up quite a bit here. As Law Mommy swaps around. Landon gets a kill over the top, gets 2 kills back to back. Yep, Frost gets a kill out of the snake there. And BTW have tied it up 5-5 here in map 2. Once again, Arrow 409 must win this map in order to stay in the tournament and continue forward and play that third map. If not, it's all over. And BTW will move on to fight Dead Off Break in the finals. Big Germ will shoot B-Town in the back of the head off break. Unfortunate. We have seen a few team kills today. It's a little bit uncharacteristic as we see a couple of guys going head-to-head here in the snake. Fenrir gets a kill out of the snake. Frost comes and gets him, though. Gets him clean. And now it's a 2-on-3 situation, but Frost is in the snake 50. He will die to, I believe, Big Germ on the far side there. Oh, goodness. And BTW puts another one on the board as Arrow 409 will concede to save a little bit of time there. I think that's a smart tactical decision there. But BTW does go up by 1 point now. With 1 minute and 56 on the clock, we've already played 11 points. And Landon gets another kill off break. 2, actually. Very strong shot for Landon off break here. He's figuring out where they're going, but then he dies cross field. Very unfortunate. And Law Mommy will get a kill on the God player as he runs in. And Arrow 409 will concede another point, trying to preserve that time on the clock. They're down by 2 now. BTW has come back from, I believe, a 2 or 3 point, yeah, at least a 3-point deficit earlier in this match, and are now leading by 2. Incredible resilience by BTW here. And B-Town will take the walk. Got clipped as he dove in. Tried to start crawling up. Got absolutely obliterated. Fenrir gets taken out. And you can see Arrow 409 trying desperately to fight their way back into this as Big Germ in the snake puts a ton of pressure. Oh no. And the other side of the field falls and Big Germ will die in a 3-on-1. And we've gone from a 3-point deficit to a 3-point lead now. BTW, a commanding performance these last couple of points. Once again, huge shout out to RefBot out here keeping everybody safe, making sure everybody's playing the game right, nobody's cheating. We always love to see it. Here's the breakout. Just under a minute now. BTW leads by 3. Texas Landon gets clipped out, diving into the snake bunker. Jigga gets chopped up. Error 409 puts themselves in a phenomenal position here. 4-on-2. They need to win this point. Law Mommy gets a kill, but then dies. Last body alive is Frost in the home bunker. Gets a kill. Has nowhere to hide, though, as Fusion rounds down that right side of the field on your screen, and Fenrir holds the outside of that bunker, and he gets pushed into Fenrir's gun. 30 seconds on the clock. It's doable for Error 409, but I gotta say, they need to be a lot more aggressive. They need to be the Error 409 that we saw in the last game. Those fast and furious. They need 2 15-second points back-to-back. B-Town dies early on. Fusion will take the walk. Fenrir's still in the home bunker, but it's a 4-on-1. And I think they're going to let the time run out on this. I think this is the end of their tournament. As Error 409, last body dies, BTW walks down the field here. And they should... Yes, the tactically correct decision here is to let time expire. Good plan. And GG to both teams.
boys.
Excellent game.
Good game,
Frost,
boys.
a phenomenal performance.
Way to fight
God
back,
damn it.
boys.
Landon with that off-the-break
That was a hell of a
shooting.
match on Vegas, dude.
GG's, y'all.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't want to play it.
Congratulations on getting third.
And
Good job,
BTW will
Good boys.
move on
Good game,
now to play against
All right.
Dead Off
Kill
Break
DOB.
in the finals.
streak.
We're going to take another quick break here. When we
Get 'em.
come back,
Get 'em.
Dead Off Break
Yeah, how
will
long
be
do we
with you
have?
in blue, and BTW will be in pink. With some
Wait, are we-
more
Like
hot
15-minute break here.
Snapshot VR action. Yeah, it's
Hey,
probably
I'm
going to be
gonna
about,
take a little bit of a break
we're probably
real
going to
quick.
take about, 10 or 15 minutes here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all wanna go into a room?
I'm gonna throw my show.
Welcome back to some more hot Snapshot VR action. We are coming at you live now with the finals for Season 6. We have, in the blue, the defending champions, Dead Off Break. In pink, their perennial challengers, BTW.
Perennial.
Yes.
What
As
is
it
that
happens every
I don't
year.
know what that means.
Yes, we've already played this matchup once
season,
today.
man.
We're gonna do it again. If BTW wins, they reset the bracket and we do it all over again. Exciting, right?
Hey, best of five.
Best of five. Best of five.
Oh, sorry, is it just best of five?
But we'll best of five, and
no,
if they win, it does
if we go to 2
yeah.
games.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, if
Yeah.
wait, both matches?
Yeah.
Both
Yeah,
matches.
best of
Both
five.
matches, best of five. Finals and grand finals. If we play a grand finals,
Oh,
will be
shit.
best of five, as you hear it.
Don't bring it to the That's what it was last season, bro.
Yeah.
Both of them grand
It was rough.
It's
That was a
an
long day.
endurance challenge. It's not paintball.
It
It's not
really
it's
is.
not an
All right,
endurance thing.
on that note,
That's
the
what I'm
map
worried about.
has been selected. It will be World Cup 2023 as we launch straight into this match. If I can see everybody's guns in the air, we'll go ahead and get this started. Blue's ready to go. Pink's ready to go. Let's do it. Good luck. Have fun, gentlemen.
Good luck, baby.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck. Let's do it.
Oh.
And here you have it, folks. Team Dead Off Break. 3-time champions. Trying to do it again. In blue. In front of you right here. You can see they're all wearing their first place jerseys. They're very proud of it. Let's see if they can do it again. Fab stand at home. Action. In action. Up the break. Sorry, up the middle. Off the rip. It looks like we lost Turbo there. And another body drops. Action gets a kill. Fab will die over the top at the home bunker there. Silent moves into the snake. Action dies. Silent's last body alive. One-on-one here. And Silent Strike will assassinate the BTW player there. Putting the first point on the board. BTW will concede the point. And as expected, the first point of the map, on the map that Dead Off Break has selected, goes to Dead Off Break. BTW here in front of you in pink. Frost up the middle. Landon on the D-side tower there. Law Mommy gets a kill across field on that D-side can. Will get another kill, but trades out in the process. Jigga dies over the top in the home. Frost gets a kill. And it's 2-on-1 with Fab at the home bunker. Fab stands up tall over the top, gets clipped in the face, and Frost will run it in. All tied up 1-1 in map 1 of this, your Season 6 finals. And here we have it, Jigga at the home bunker. Frost up to that tower. Law Mommy gets the same kill crossfield. Looks like Landon gets a kill. Law Mommy will die to Fab. And it's a 3-on-2 situation for BTW. As I believe Action is up there in the center. Action kills Frost. Landon's wrapping, gets a kill on Fab. And it's just Action up in the center. Landon will come around and take out Action. And it'll be 2 bodies alive there at the end for BTW. BTW goes up 2-1 in map 1. Quite the opposite to the first match that we played today, where it seemed like BTW was really kind of struggling to get things going, and here they are in the lead. Silent Strike on the left. Gets taken out early, then Action up in the middle. Fab gets a kill over the top. Turbo gets a kill. And it's 3-on-1. Last body alive. It's got to be Jigga in the back there. It almost always is. And there he is. He's fighting for his life. 3 guns on him. Any which way he turns. Left, right, above. All 3 guns waiting on him. And he pops his head up into that stream. And Dead Off Break will tie it up now 2-2 with 5 minutes left on the clock. Turbo here on the D side. He was able to do some amazing work. Action with a very early death. Not able to produce anything out of the center there. That'll drop it to a 4-on-3. Silent Strike dies. Turbo dies. It's just Fab and a 4-on-1, and not for long. As Frost runs through from the highway on the snake there. Frost will run in, hit the buzzer. And BTW go up now 3-2, retaining the lead. On the left, Jigga in the middle. Law Mommy takes the early walk, and you can see the visible frustration there from Law Mommy. Landon gets clipped out. Looks like Action got that kill. Action wheeling and dealing up in the center, takes out Frost. Jigga's the last body alive, and it's a 4-on-1. They reverse sweep it. As Action will take out Jigga. And Dead Off Break have tied it back up 3-3. Turbo breaking out to the can. Action up the middle again. Silent Strike. Wrapping around that can. Silent tries to break out wide, but gets clipped out. Fab takes out somebody on the other side of the field there. It's probably Frost, if I had to guess. Just based off positioning. Jigga still at the home bunker there. Fab gets clipped out over the top. And it's now a 3-on-2. But I think Dead Off Break has better positioning, slightly. But they let off some of the pressure, and oh, no, I say that. Law Mommy gets clipped out. Turbo dies, though, to Jigga. Action standing over the pin here. Jigga finally adding his considerable firepower to the situation. And he will take out Action, as Action snaps just a little bit too far out. BTW retains the lead again, despite Dead Off Break tying it up twice now. 3 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time. Landon takes the early walk. Law Mommy takes the early walk. Oh my goodness, it's like a grenade just went off here on BTW's side of the field. It is just Jigga left alive, 4-on-1, but Fab will shoot him over the top, home to home, and Dead Off Break have tied it back up. Dead Off Break on your side of the field, right in front of you here. 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Fab holding that D side. Silent Strike getting clipped out from the home bunker. Again, I'm going to guess it was Frost based off the positioning, but I can't confirm that just yet. Fab locking down that D side. Turbo locking down anybody from going to the snake side there. Fab gets a kill up the center. That quick snap from Fab. Deadly and dangerous. 3-on-3 snapshot here. As both teams try to lock it down. Turbo sticks his neck out just a little bit too wide and gets clipped out. Looks like by Landon, but Action gets a kill. Down to 2-on-1 now. As Jigga is the last body alive. Dead Off Break tries to find him. And Fab will shoot him again, home to home. Fab is one of those home players that is just so dominant. You know, it's no surprise at all to me that through his career with first Wisco Tango Foxtrot and then also now Dead Off Break, that he's been able to find such success He is an absolute dominant gunfighter. He will roll his gun and just crush one side of the field. Not afraid to wield it and throw some paint down the field for sure. As Fab gets a kill off break there, and it looks like we lost. Who did we lose? Silent? No, Silent's still there. Turbo. We lost Turbo off dead off break. And Action is up in the middle there. Silent Strike gets another kill. It's 3-on-1, and Jigga's the last body alive. As Action comes through. Oh, Jigga jukes out and gets the kill, but he tries to juke again, and Fab is ready for him. And now Dead Off Break has turned the tide, stemmed the bleeding, and come back around on it. So Dead Off Break now up 6-4 with 2 minutes left on the clock. But the way these two teams are playing, we could see a few more points still. 10 points and still 2 minutes left. All 4 bodies alive for both teams here. Action gets down in the dirt, crawls up to that little juice box on its side there, the mini brick, some people call it. Silent comes out a little bit too wide. He will trade out his body. He comes out to get the kill and dies in the process, but it does count. 3-on-3 Snapshot here. Action, and who's that up in the middle there? Frost. Yep, Action and Frost. Landon comes up to try to help him out. Landon and Frost battling, trying to focus so much on Action, and Turbo not giving him an inch from the D side there, putting a ton of pressure, preventing him from running through. And Fab trying to get some sort of angle here to try and help out. Fab and Jigga. And Action. Oh, we didn't even catch it. Law Mommy made his way into the snake, and we didn't even catch it. We're completely unaware. Turbo dies. Huge points to Law Mommy there. Able to get outside into the snake. Took him a little while to get going, but once he did, my goodness, was it impactful. Just under a minute left, and Dead Off Break is still up by 1. It's not enough. They need to absolutely get a couple kills off break here and lock it down. They were just trying to burn the clock off last point, and it cost them. See lasers firing left and right here. Frost gets a kill. I believe it was Turbo over there. Silent Strike working his way towards the snake. Silent Strike able to get into the snake, but Frost gets a kill on Fab. He will trade out with Action. Action gets another kill, and it's a 2-on-1 now, but Law Mommy takes out Silent Strike, and with 24 seconds left on the clock, we have a tie game. The best 2 teams in the league, the best 2 teams all season, battling it out now for your entertainment. Dead Off Break here in blue in front of you. They picked this map. It should be theirs to win, but it's all tied up with only 24 seconds left. Absolutely incredible action here. Quick reminder for those of you watching at home, normally it's a best of 3 game for a match, but it will be a best of 5 as Fab gets a kill and puts 4-3 now. Fab running up the center, he dies, but gets another body. It's just Jigga alive now, and time will expire, I believe, with a tie game.
Sheesh.
Computer, take a screenshot.
Action with a huge match. And Fab absolutely dominating everything from that home bunker. 6-6. Map 1 is tied. Map 2, the decision will go to BTW. Do we have a map?
Thinking, Lone 24.
Lone Star Major 2024.
Oh, man, it's
Same lineup.
almost like
For those of you paying attention at home, I believe that's the same map that was selected in the first match these 2 teams played today. As you can hear some laughing in the pits about that. If everyone is ready, we'll go ahead and get started. Any other substitutions or anything else, folks?
No, I think we're good.
Nope, I don't think so.
Alrighty, I see one team with guns in the air. Hey, we got both teams with guns in the air. Good luck and have fun.
Good luck, Evan.
Hey. Oi, oi, oi.
shut the fuck up.
Ooh. Okay, some strong language there. So now this is the BTW map selection, the Lone Star Major 2024. This is down in Dallas this year. The NXL played this. BTW having selected the map, we'd expect them to be typically strong on it. A huge breakout by Fab. Actually, all of Dead Off Break. My goodness. Silent Strike all the way up in the middle. Action all the way up in the middle. Fab all the way out to the D1. Sorry, Action fills into the Snake, and it's now a 2-on-2 with Fab in the D1. I believe Jigga's in the home there. And who is this? We got Frost now in the Snake. And Fab now up into the D3. Action all the way into the Snake 2. So much pressure with having those guns so wide. But Jigga gets the kill on Fab. And Action will trade out with Frost. And that will leave Jigga to run all the way down the field. Dead Off Break will save him the time and concede the point. Saving those precious seconds on the clock. 6 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock now. And BTW is up by 1. Huge moves again from Dead Off Break. Fab stands out wide, gets the kill, and then fills in. Silent Strike up the center. My goodness, Dead Off Break, when they want to be aggressive, they can. And Silent Strike runs through, gets another 2 kills. Finishes out that point very quickly. All tied up now 1-1. And I believe that was an 11-second point. Absolutely blistering pace here from Dead Off Break. Fab running out wide again. Jigga gets the kill on Fab, though. Looks like maybe 2 kills. It looks like Fab maybe team killed somebody. And now it's a 3-on-2 scenario. Action gets into the Snake. Silent Strike wrapping around that Aztec bunker. Taking a ton of heat from Frost, but not able to hit it. He's able to stay underneath it. And Action and Silent Strike here on the far side of the field versus Frost, Jigga, and Landon in order left to right for for BTW in front of you here in pink. Landon moves up the D side of the field, gets the wrap around, kills Silent Strike. It's just Action left in the Snake. Frost will run up and get the kill, and Dead Off Break will wisely concede the point, saving a couple extra seconds on the clock there, as they are now down 2-1. Fab looks like he's standing at the home bunker now, trying to battle it out with Jigga a little bit over the top there. Silent Strike up the middle again. Action in that tower. Turbo wrapping around low on the D side can. And almost perfect mirror matchup, but Silent Strike is up in the 50, and it looks like Law Mommy matches him up in the 50. Action gets out wide into the Snake. Oh, his legs were too long. He got clipped on the legs. Law Mommy runs through, will trade out with Silent Strike. And now it's just Fab in a 1-on-3. He comes up into that tower. Not enough. He pushed into the guns, and Landon will snap him out from the D side, but it might as well have been anybody at that point, folks. Fighting for his life. And now BTW truly showing their strength on their map selection. They are now up 3-1. Fab and Jigga staying at the home. Looks like a quick kill there. I believe 2 bodies dropped for BTW here. Jigga and Landon. Landon will die as Silent Strike is up in that mini wall in the center. Silent Strike will come through, kill Jigga, and secure the point. Dead Off Break not out of it yet. They score another point, bringing this back within 1. BTW still leads 3-2 with 4 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock. Anybody's game, folks. Map 1 was tied, which is going to be very interesting to see how Map 2 plays out now. And Turbo will trade out on the D side. Fab will release from the home up to that center tower. Silent Strike will get killed cross-field. Not even sure who that was in the snake there, as Action mirrors him out into the snake. Was it Frost? It was. Frost getting himself a couple of kills there. Great showing, that point from Frost. BTW up now 4-2. Very quick point, 3:55 on the clock. Mommy up the middle. Jigga at the home. Fab trying to lock it down. And I think you see Action and Silent Strike working their way up the middle there. Landon releases to the middle. Lots of potential danger there. Silent Strike will die. Oh, Jigga will trade out, but that leaves Landon with a huge presence in the middle. Fab runs out wide. It's a 2-on-1 with Fab, but he just anchored himself down in this corner bunker. If he can stay alive, he might just win this still. We've seen crazier things happen. He pushes past the baby Dorito. And who is that over there? Frost. Frost and the snake will punish him for it. As BTW now go up 5-2.
Hey, Reliable, we're taking a timeout. Can you let them know?
Sounds like Team Dead Off Break will take a timeout. So, I'll let them have that time for a minute. Meanwhile, we can talk a little bit more about paintball and Snapshot itself. The VR Master League, of course. Bringing these finals to you. Always love to see it. Great partners, Snapshot VR and the VR Master League. Snapshot VR, of course, made by Giant Scam. That's the name of the company. It's phenomenal. We love them. They do some pretty crazy stuff. And then they've got some sponsored banners here around the field of some of the different companies that have helped them over the years. A lot of paintball companies. I think it's we got some chatter coming in the chat about how this game looks a little bit like laser tag. I think it's very heavily inspired by paintball, specifically tournament paintball. It's pretty furious, pretty fast, very adrenaline inducing, and yeah, it's pretty exciting. I think it's a great way to share paintball with some of the greater world. It is available, I believe, on Quest and Steam VR, so pretty much all VR platforms. Pretty phenomenal on that front. It's good times all the way around. The Snapshot devs are kind enough to give the VR Master League their own dedicated set of maps, and they're actually based off of real Snapshot tournament maps. Or sorry, real paintball tournament maps. Generally speaking, the NXL, but the map selection, the map pool, is literally hundreds of maps long. And if you want to make your own, it's pretty easy. There's actually some really great instructions in the Snapshot VR Discord, so you hop in on that. So, you know, it's I think it's pretty welcome and exciting for everybody out there. If you haven't played it before, you know, I encourage everybody to hop in, give it a try. There's some pretty good groups going almost every night. Obviously obviously VR itself is a little bit of a niche. So the community is, I think there's a couple over 5,000 people in the Discord, pretty regular active players there. So good times all the way around there. And yeah, I think it's pretty welcoming and open community. Pretty glad to be a part of it. Let me check in with the blue team here and see if we're ready to go. Just checking in real quick, guys. You guys ready to go?
Yeah, we're good now.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
All right,
Yep,
I'm gonna check in with them, let them know we'll start, and then we'll get going again.
I'll let them know, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
Hey guys,
Just on kills.
hey guys,
Yep.
we're gonna go ahead and get started here.
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Yep. All right, good times. All right, we'll go ahead and kick off the timeout there, and right back at you. So once again, we have BTW in pink, leading this map 5-2. Map 1 was tied 1. Sorry, it was tied. The total score was 6-6. So it's anybody's game in this best of 5 finals. It is a season 6 finals. We are doing double elimination, and this is the second time these teams have met today. Dead Off Break won the first set. Silent Strike runs through the middle, gets 1, gets 2, gets 3. Jig is the last body alive as he cleans up Silent Strike, but 3-on-1, it's going to be very difficult. Oh, Jigga gets another kill, down to 2-on-1. As Fab swings out from the home bunker, up the center of the field. Jigga misses him just barely. And I don't think they know. There we go, Turbo figures it out. Jigga, the gunfighter, gets Fab, and Jigga will die to Turbo, though. Turbo will come through, snap out, just take an extra half step out, get that kill, and secure the point for Dead Off Break. Two minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. Dead Off Break now only down by 2. BTW, like I said, picking this map, generally going to be their strength, their strong suit. So, seeing them tie map 1 is it's pretty important. It's a huge blow to Dead Off Break since they picked map 1. Fab gets a kill. Looks like Turbo dies. So it's going to be 3-on-3 here, as we see Silent Strike and Law Mommy in the middle there. And Landon will run through over the top, gets the kill on Fab. Silent Strike gets another kill. Landon will kill Action, and that'll be it for that point. Landon securing the point for Team BTW. So right now BTW is up 6-3. Once again, the map 1 was tied. This is map 2. And it is a best of 5 series. 1 minute and 35 seconds on the clock here. Dead Off Break really needs to come back and figure something out here. Jigga gets a kill, probably on Turbo over there. Landon will trade out. And looks like, oh no, Turbo was still alive, so it must have been Fab running all the way out to the D corner. And BTW is up by 4 now. Commanding lead with only 1 minute and 21 seconds left on the clock. This map is likely going towards BTW. Silent Strike pushing through the middle of the field, will get cleaned up. Action breaks out. Oh no. And Dead Off Break within seconds. Everybody dies. Minute 9 left on the clock. BTW up by 5 now. 6 is a mercy rule. And we might just see it here from BTW. Frost wrapping around low on that bunker. Frost gets a kill. Fab tries to come out wide from that. And Silent Strike up in the middle. Will get the kill on Jigga. Will get the kill on Landon. Gets the kill on Law Mommy. Silent Strike puts a team on his back. Will come down and score another point. They were completely unaware that Silent Strike was up there in the center 50. and he makes them pay for it. But will it be enough? Dead off break still down by 4. Not looking very good. Looks like we might be down a body? Indeed. Dead off break only starting with 3. It looks like Turbo is disconnected. Silent Strike, last body alive. And 35 seconds on the clock. And they should just let it run out here. Yeah, it looks like they're going to. Good tactical decision. 20 seconds still. But especially with Turbo disconnecting, very curious to see what happened there. Landon kind of does a little celebratory lap around the field there. Everybody kind of stretching their legs as we go into map 3 now. So BTW will take map 2 by 4 points, 8-4. And we will go into map 3. Silent Strike. Phenomenal performance, 18 and 10.
Take a screenshot.
And we lost Turbo's stats when he disconnected there, but Jigga
My internet went out.
and Frost cleaning up house on the BTW side. Frost 12 and 6, Jigga 14 and 6. Phenomenal performance. I believe we're going to get a map selection here from Dead Off Break for map 3.
You want to do the same thing? Wendy?
Yeah, same thing.
Oh, Wendy.
Just to confirm, Windy City Major
Windy City.
2023.
Yep.
Correct.
How's that look for everybody?
Looks good. Looks fantastic.
Excellent.
Reserve if y'all need it, okay?
All right, let me see those guns in the air real
Yes,
quick,
sir.
and we'll go ahead and get started. Hey, look at that. Everybody's good. All right, good luck and have fun. So there we have it. BTW up now 1-0. This is map 3. So after the map 1 was tied, BTW took map 2. So Dead Off Break playing a little bit on their heels here. Dead Off Break selecting this map though, so we would expect to see them do a little bit better, historically speaking. And there's still a lot of Snapshot left to play. Even if BTW manages to take 3 sets in this game, they will reset the bracket. It's a double elimination tournament. And we will move on to grand finals. We'll actually play the whole thing over again. BTW being very disciplined. Dead Off Break just as much. And 4 bodies live for both teams here for the first 40 seconds of the match, which is truly incredible. Everybody just kind of locking down their lane. Making sure that they've got everything alive. Making sure the communication is happening. Looks like Silent Strike might have an opportunity to make his way into the snake there. And Fab will get a kill on Jigga over the top. At least I believe it was Jigga. Silent Strike now freeing up just slightly. And, yep, he will step out wide. Gets all the way out into the snake, gets low. And that might be exactly the thing they need. Turbo gets a kill. 4-on-2 for Dead Off Break. I'm going to flip the screen around here. Flip the camera around. As La Mommy. And as I say his name, he gets shot. And the last body alive is Frost, and it's a 4-on-1. And Fab will take him out over the top of that mini-wing. BTW will concede the point. Dead Off Break going up for the first time since... Actually, maybe the first time this match? Certainly this map. Map 3. BTW now up 1-0. Five minutes and 18 seconds on the clock at the start of that point. Fab up to this D-side tower. Turbo up to this mini Dorito in the middle of the field there. Reliable locking down the snake side. It's it's not so much important to actually necessarily put a ton of pressure immediately on a bunker as preventing him from moving forward. And that's what he's trying to do there. Thread the needle there between that gap of that wing and that barrel, preventing him from getting into the snake. Because La Mommy is in that God bunker, that Aztec bunker on the snake side of the field, poised and ready to go. But everybody's just kind of locking it down here. Very disciplined play from both teams. Oh, and Fab takes a little head check there. A little dangerous. A little dangerous. As we drop now 2.5 minutes and only 1 point played so far. This one might be a little bit shorter of a game. Not nearly as many points. Oh, Fab gets that head check and gets clipped out. But La Mommy will stand up tall and Silent Strike will take him out. Silent Strike looking for an angle to work his way into the snake now. Jigga now focusing on the snake side. Silent coming back in, checking him off, and you can see on the far side of the screen, I believe it was Landon, generally, he's the guy out there on the D side, was trying to move up to the D1, but Silent Strike just one-balling in between there, dissuaded him very, very effectively. Fab and Reliable kind of duking it out over the home. Sorry, Reliable and Jigga. Jigga on the far side of the screen there. Jigga moves up. Silent Strike steps out, gets another kill. 3 on 2 now. And I believe that's Landon. Silent gets another kill. So now it's a 3 on 1. Jigga's last body alive there. Not for long, though. As I believe Action will clean it up. No, Turbo. I apologize. Action actually, I believe, substituted out for a Reliable Random in this match. Mommy stepping out wide to the God bunker. All 4 bodies left for both teams, and as I say that, somebody gets taken out. Where does it come from? Oh, Frost gets the kill. Probably on Turbo there. And so it's a 4 on 3 breakout for BTW. Dead off break up now 2-0 though, with only just under 3 minutes left on the clock. Reliable Random and Silent Strike, the last bodies alive here for dead off break. But this is an incredibly strong cross. And for them to try to break it is going to be very difficult. It's probably going to cost them a couple bodies. Oh, nope. Silent Strike there. Oh, no. Silent Strike falls, and then immediately Reliable Random head checks out to the left side of the home bunker there. And will get taken out. And BTW brings it back to within 2.5 minutes on the clock. But the way these points have been playing, we might only see 1 or 2 more points. On the screen in front of you, we have Team BTW. They need to score 1 more point to bring it back here and tie this map. Frost coming out wide. Almost a perfect mirror matchup here. La Mommy and Silent Strike in the Gods. Jigga and Reliable Random in the home bunkers. Frost and Turbo in the mini Doritos in the center of the field. And I believe Fab and Landon in those D-side towers. Landon gets clipped out by Silent Strike. And it'll be 4 on 3. And Frost will get a kill on Turbo. Fab follows him in. Frost tries to break out wide, but gets clipped. And we're down to 2 on 2, just like that. Fab and Reliable Random. Jigga will step out wide to the Dorito. Takes out Fab. Reliable Random, last body alive. And La Mommy and Jigga will work this as Reliable Random stuck at home there will get taken out. And BTW ties it all up with 1.5 minutes left on the clock. An absolute grinder of a map. Both teams slogging it out back and forth, shooting tons of virtual paint. Because in this game, 1 ball is all it takes. 1 shot, 1 kill. And the first body drops from BTW now. I believe it was Landon. And Silent Strike is in the snake. Frost wrapping around that baby Dorito. Gets caught out by Turbo. Silent Strike coming out wide on the snake. Sorry, Jigga comes out wide. Silent Strike picks him up, takes him out. BTW will concede with Law Mommy still alive. And Dead Off Break goes up now 3-2 in map 3. For those of us just joining, map 1 was tied. Map 2 went to BTW. Map 3 is currently being played. Dead Off Break in blue in front of you here. Silent Strike out wide to the God. Reliable Random holding that mirror bunker from Silent Strike. That Law Mommy being in there. Turbo wraps and gets a kill, I believe, on Landon. And that's got to be frustrating for Landon. He's had that same shot a couple of times. But you can only get so tight to your bunkers. And these guys have their shots dialed in. Looks like some action up in the center there as Frost moves up. Silent Strike will get taken out. Law Mommy stands up tall over the God bunker. Gets into the snake. And there we have Frost on Dead Off Break's side of the field, wrapping around very aggressively, but he will get taken out by Reliable Random. They still don't know that Law Mommy's in the snake. Law Mommy coming through on the snake side. Everybody dies. Reliable Random, his last body, and Law Mommy will score. BTW ties the game with 9 seconds left on the clock. And it looks like we might have another tie game. It's not impossible to score with only 9 seconds on the clock, but it is very difficult, and these games have been absolutely slogging it out. Every single point taking multiple minutes. 5 seconds on the clock. Dead Off Break kind of launches down the middle of the field. Silent Strike gets picked off. 2 bodies alive, and time will expire. And map 3 is a tie.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
The hell,
How
bro?
the fuck was it a
It can't be
tie?
any
What?
closer.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Because
Computer, take a
we were up
screenshot.
2-3, and you guys got that point with like 9 seconds.
Yeah.
So map 1 is a tie. BTW takes map 2. Map 3 is a tie. And BTW gets the pick for map 4.
Fuck, wait, can we get a break? My headset's at 8. Shit.
No breaks here, sorry.
No, we
Call a
got.
timeout.
I mean, yeah, you can call a timeout, I guess. Or
Wait,
both.
I need a map selection from BTW, please.
Yeah,
call the map
Hold on.
Oh, fuck.
Language, please, guys.
Oh.
Gotta get that
Oh,
Bobo
shoot,
strap,
man.
brother.
What are you thinking, Frost?
Anything. Don't give a shit.
I mean, did we try UXBO?
Fuck no,
Fuck it, let's
man.
throw it in there.
Hey, come on, language, man.
Language,
That's
bro.
not bad.
The Lone Wolf open.
Dang.
This guy?
Lone Wolf.
I mean, it was a suggestion. We don't gotta play it.
We haven't played it yet. We'll play it.
Should we
Yeah?
run
Is
it?
that what we're playing?
Everybody good?
All right, action's in.
Oh.
Hold up, can y'all give me like 15 seconds to do something real quick?
Just go 15
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright.
So how many games are like do we need to play to close out this match?
You have to win 3.
You have to win 3.
What the
Yo.
fuck?
No,
2 more.
No,
it's
it'll
win
be best
two.
of 5
It's
if it
win
needs to be an.
two. It's win 2 now because
It's
we
win
tied
2 because of the
so
tie games.
If you
Okay,
guys
okay.
win 2, we won't be able to come back and
Correct.
like
Oh, I got you.
yeah.
Wait, so
This is a must-win game for Dead Off Break.
We don't have to play anymore.
Sorry, this is a must-win map
No,
for Dead
it'll
Off
go
Break.
in
No,
that
but
second
then
best of
everything
No, and then we have to
resets
do
and
this
we go to
over
a
again.
second best of 5. Yeah,
Correct.
because we haven't lost yet.
Correct. It's a
Tell
double
Frodo about that
elimination
sponsorship,
bracket.
Man. We need more batteries.
Yeah.
All right, everybody good?
That's why.
Let me see those guns in the air.
Damn good.
I don't know,
You
Fab's
know,
not.
Fab's not in, but I don't. Is Log?
Fab is in
Wasn't he the
on
one that-
spectator.
Give me like
Oh, that was good.
fucking
Oh,
2 more
Fab's. Yeah,
seconds.
never mind. Fab's spectating anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
no, we're good.
let
I
me
think
see
we're good.
guns in the air if we're ready.
Yeah,
Jago, we good?
alright, I'm good now.
You good, Law?
Yeah.
do it.
Law, good?
Yep. I think we're good.
All good here.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck and have fun. So here we go into map 4. As I said before, this is a must-win map for Dead Off Break. If BTW ties this map, well, actually, no. If BTW wins this map, only if they win, will it be over. Silent Strike gets a kill, but because it's a best of 5, Turbo gets a kill. Silent Strike dies. It's 2-on-1. I believe. Yep, Turbo got that other kill off the D side. And now they're just trying to find this last body here. As Frost will die. And Turbo and Action getting it done for Dead Off Break in 23 seconds. Dead Off Break takes the lead. It doesn't necessarily mean much. We saw what happened last map when they started off with the lead. BTW on the screen in front of you here in pink. Double center attack from Jigga, and oh no, Frost gets clipped out by La Mommy. Jigga dies, and the counter attack is here. Action and Reliable up the center, and Action already knew he had that kill, and Dead Off Break will take the lead 2-0 now in map 4. This is BTW's map selection. It is the USXBL Lone Wolf Open. Not as frequent of a map that we see, but very exciting to see some of the lesser played maps here, especially in the finals. Really kind of puts some of these teams to the challenge. Turbo sliding out to that D-side Aztec. Silent Strike getting a kill, standing tall. But I believe we lose Reliable Random. No, I take it back. Action out of the middle dies. Reliable Random up in the middle. Turbo dies out in the corner. It's 2-on-2 now all of a sudden. Reliable Random up here in this snake structure at the 50. La Mommy in that snake tower though. Reliable Random gets taken out, I believe, by Landon over there. And Silent Strike is the last body alive here, and not for long. Oh, it was a 1-on-1. Landon was the last body alive as well, and Landon will score the point for BTW as he throws a little hand in the air to celebrate. With good reason. It was a great showing from Landon. 5.5 minutes on the clock. Sounds like we've got some discussion in the chat going back and forth about Snapshot versus Paintball Playground. I think there's room for both in the paintball community. I think people that prefer realism have tended to gravitate towards Snapshot generally. It's a little bit less arcadey. It's a little bit more natural movement. Action moving through on the D side 50 there. Gets a kill, gets taken out. And it's down to a 2-on-1 now. Landon gets shot. La Mommy's last body alive. As I believe Silent Strike is in the snake there. And who is that up in the middle? Is that Action? Yeah, it's gotta be. Action and... No, Turbo! I take it back. Turbo and Silent Strike getting it done here. Dead Off Break go up 3-1. Moving up the center. Reliable Random doubling it up with him. Who is that up there with him? It's got to be Frost, right? Frost up in that center. Oh, Frost pops over the top. Gets him. Gets Reliable Random. Turbo fills out wide. Turbo in Action, but coming around the D side, 50 is Landon. Landon will take out Action. Turbo last body alive in a 1-on-2 here. And Turbo will get shot. Cross field by La Mommy. And Frost is quick on the buzzer there. BTW scores another point, bringing it within 1. Dead Off Break still winning 3-2 with 4 minutes and 27 seconds. Once again, this is the USXBL Lone Wolf Open map. So, very exciting. Shows you how you can see all the different regional tournament series and just about anything you want to see, even just creative stuff. The map designer is pretty open and pretty easy to use. BTW up there in the center. Looks like a trade at the snake side 50. And it is a 3-on-2 for BTW here. Jigga filtering out wide to the D side 50. And Silent Strike is in that snake tower over there. And Turbo is in the D side Aztec. Turbo gets a kill. Silent Strike is dead. It's a 2-on-1 with Landon and Turbo. Or sorry, Turbo kills Landon. And then Turbo is duking it out with who I can only presume is Law Mommy still over there. So now it is a 1-on-1. Turbo narrowly missing a lane there. And coming up to this wing structure up in the center of the field. Trying to get a kill on him. Will kill Law Mommy, and BTW immediately concedes the point, attempting to preserve that time on the clock. Dead off break up now 4-2. Again, this is a best of 5 series. We've had 2 maps tie now. BTW leads with their victory on map 2 by 1. So, Dead Off Break really needs to win this one, and they are doing so. Frost with a kill off break. I believe Reliable Random gets chopped up, but Jigga dies up the center as well. Landon gets a kill on maybe Action? It was either Action or Turbo there. And very quickly, we're down to a 3-on-2. Turbo will die, and Silent Strike is last body alive here in a 1-on-2 scenario, and not for long. You can hear the crowd reacting. And Law Mommy and Landon will race it out for a chance to get here to the button. I think Law Mommy got it. Dead Off Break still leads 4-3 in this map 4. 2 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. Landon out to the D side tower. Frost and Jigga up in the center. Reliable Random pushing up there to match Frost. Frost is a little bit more on the outside though. And the first body will drop. Looks like Reliable dies, but then they trade out. Oh, just absolute chaos is unfolding here. 2-on-2. Silent Strike and Law Mommy here on the snake. Silent Strike, sorry, Law Mommy gets the kill crossfield on, I believe, Turbo over there. Law Mommy will clean it up as Silent Strike looks crossfield, gets a kill. But Law Mommy is the last body alive, and that is all that matters. And BTW have tied the game 4-4 with 2 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock. Landon looking like he's going out to the D side here. Jigga and Frost with the center attack. Jigga with the delay off the home. Law Mommy takes the early walk though, but Landon gets a kill, I believe, on Turbo. Action all the way up into that center at the 50 there. Silent Strike all the way out in the snake corner. Jigga will die to Action. Action will get another kill cross field. Action will run through, and you can see how happy he is with that. Strutting his way down the field after taking out so many of those bodies. And Dead Off Break will go up 5-4 now. Great point there for Action. Very solid performance. That's exactly what Dead Off Break needed. Reliable in Action in the open. Turbo will trade out on the run. Incredible shot. Another body drops for BTW. 3-on-2 for BTW. Action gets another kill. Last body alive. Looks like Law Mommy over in that snake tower. And not a very big area to live. And I believe Action will take him out there. And Dead Off Break go back up now by 2. 6-4. Silent Strike coming out to the snake side here. He's having a lot of success out there. All the way out to the snake corner. Gets the shot across the middle and puts Dead Off Break in a commanding position to win another point here. And looks like Jigga is up in the middle there. And there's some chaos that's about to unfold as Action will trade out with him effectively. Oh no, Jigga got team killed, I believe. Oh, that's crazy. Silent Strike will take that kill. And they're gonna let the time run here. They're gonna make BTW concede it. BTW's actually, you can see him in the pits running towards the button, second guessing whether or not they're actually gonna hit it or not. And it looks like they're gonna let this one expire with an extra 40 seconds to run off here. I think that's fair. I think they're gonna take a couple seconds, kind of regroup and rearm for map 5, which is what it will all come down to effectively for this finals. Remember, if BTW wins this series, this particular finals, this best of 5, it will reset the bracket. It's a double elimination bracket, and Dead Off Break has not lost in this bracket. So if BTW manages to win, they will reset the bracket. We will play a whole nother best of 5. And there it is, time expires for us on map 4.
What tells me to stop?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Phenomenal performance from
Computer,
Dead Off
take a
Break there
screenshot.
across the board.
Computer, take a screenshot.
That was a bad pick.
I kind of forgot
jumping
this was
around
a
like a
VRML
fucking monkey
layout.
over there.
Dude, I think we've only played it like once.
Reliable, I tried to dunk
Huge
on
shout
you,
out to
man.
RefBot.
Not
We always
calling
love RefBot, keeping everybody safe out here.
Dude, you popped
Tirelessly.
Fucking like a jump scare. It's just like fucking
I'm gonna
instant.
check in real
Bro,
quick with
whoever
the
was
pits.
matching me on the D snake, I was just running
Oh,
and
And we
diving.
We're
need
picking
Dead Off
British-
Break,
British
please, to
invitation.
select a
It's hard to get
5th
into
map.
action.
Dude, it was so
British.
hard. And then once I was, I
British.
was like, I
What
gotta
is
do
it?
something.
Yeah.
British
Invitational. Ooh.
Yeah.
Very exciting. An international map.
So dead, bro.
Any other substitutions or anything else need to happen?
Fab needs to join blue.
Yeah, Fab,
give me
you're
a
in.
second.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. He's getting it.
Dude, let's just call it a day.
Anybody else need anything?
Yeah, boys.
I
stop
mean, we
charging
could
up,
if
dude.
you want.
guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you.
The
Fab.
ball's in your hands.
All right, let's see those guns in the air, and we'll go ahead and get it started.
Good luck, guys.
After
Good
this,
luck.
we're
Jigga, you
calling it a
good?
day. We're like,
Fab,
take
you
like
good?
a 2-hour
we're good.
break.
No, then we're going again.
You can take a break forever.
How
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and run it. Good luck and have fun.
Yeah, run it. We're ready.
Yeah, it's fun in a best of 5 series. You start to see, you know, some of the skills for some of these teams actually kind of come out a little bit more than their traditional discipline, super lockdown gameplay. Playing unconventional layouts or layouts that aren't so necessarily refined or that they haven't practiced as much is pretty good. It's pretty fun. It's a very high-level Snapshot being played here. As you see Silent Strike working his way into the Snake 50, almost completely undetected. Nobody even knows he's here. Frost is right around the same bunker with him. Frost gets chopped up. Silent will run through, get 2 at least. And Dead Off Break scores first point on map 5. So we had 2 tied maps. Dead Off Break won map 4, and BTW won map 2. So it really does all come down to this. If Dead Off Break wins this game, it is over. The entire series is over. Dead Off Break will have had a clean sweep through the tournament. La Mommy dying off break over the home bunker here. Silent Strike already in the Snake. Frost trying to match him up desperately here. As who's there behind Silent Strike? Looks like Action. Action and Silent Strike working as a tag team in that Snake. Silent Strike getting the kill crossfield, and now it is just Jigga and Frost in a 2-on-4. Jigga gets a kill on, I believe, Turbo there. Frost will die, and it's a 3-on-1. Silent Strike comes through, trades out with Jigga. No, not even trades out. Silent Strike gets him clean, and BTW will concede the point. Dead Off Break goes up 2 0. 5 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. Dead off break, returning to form. When the chips are down, they have been one of the most dominating teams in the VR Master League, in Snapshot in general. They have won the past 3 seasons and are looking to add a 4th. And it looks like Fab gets a quick kill off break there. It's probably Landon, if I had to guess. And Silent Strike will run through and get 1, get 2. And Law Mommy's last body alive in the home bunker. Not a lot of room to live in a 3-on-1 here. Action will trade out with Law Mommy. And BTW will concede the point 3-0. Silent Strike absolutely feasting on the Snake side this map. He's able to get in there early. They have no idea he's there, and he just comes around and absolutely tears them apart, getting at least 1, probably 2 bodies on every single run through. Action and Silent Strike both laying down flat. Oh no, Fab. Oh, Fab and Turbo both dying simultaneously. And that might be exactly the break that BTW needs. Yep, Jigga will trade out with Action, and it's a three bodies alive here for BTW as they race down the field. I think Frost is going to get it. Yep, Frost will come in here, slap the buzzer, and BTW is on the board, folks. 3-1 still in favor of Dead Off Break. And Silent Strike, an absolute force to be reckoned with, but when you blow out one whole side of the field, not enough. Jigga and Frost both laying down completely flat on their stomachs, and you see Silent Strike mirroring it all the way over on the other side of the field there. Jigga matching Silent Strike just slightly faster, but in a game of inches, sometimes that's all that matters. Action looking cross field, Silent Strike looking to come down the tape here, and we're gonna get a real close look on the Snake side here as these two competitors duke it out. Silent Strike and Jigga trying desperately in this 4-on-4 match, trying to find any sort of angle that they can get by with. As Jigga comes through, oh no, Jigga gets through and they don't know it. He's right there, he will come through, he gets another, he pulls the reverse Silent Strike. Jigga comes through, gets 3, and Fab is the last body alive in a 1-on-3 scenario, gets 1 kill, tries to find the other. Frost will get him from the Snake, following up on Jigga's sweep there. And it really is just a matter of who can get into the Snake at the 50 the fastest, run through, and clean house. BTW now only down by 1, with 3 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time left. Landon out to the D-side tower. Frost with a kill! And I believe that's Action dying there. And Silent Strike up in that Snake. And he's already around it. He will come through. He gets Jigga. He gets Frost. He gets Law Mommy. That's a 4-pack. That's a clean sweep for Silent Strike. And it is an all-Snake, all-the-time battle here, folks. Whoever gets there first and launches has just been wrecking house. Somebody's got to come up with a way to stop this. Surely. Personally, I think this home bunker, you could just lob it right over that Snake beam there and kind of shut him down. But it's a really narrow gap, and no one is playing at home. Turbo gets the kill across field. Silent Strike already in the Snake. It's 3 bodies into the Snake for Dead Off Break. He runs around, he trades out with Jigga, but that puts them in a 3-on-2 now. Action, all he has to do is follow him up. And it looks like Frost figured it out, tried to follow up. Action now, waiting for his turn. seeing if he can be silent and deadly. Oh, but Action gets taken apart by Law Mommy there. The goggle shot. And Frost now pushes up into position. Fab in the D side. Law Mommy moves up to the D side tower over there. And Fab giving away his position a little bit, but playing very defensively. They're not sure where they are. They're trying to find the bodies. And I like that he's rolling his gun a little bit here. But the onus is on BTW to close this point. They're still down by 2 with only 2 minutes on the clock. It's 2-on-2. They should be perfectly happy. Oh, no. And Fab dies immediately afterwards. BTW will put another point on the board. Frost, last body alive. And that's all it takes. BTW pulls within 1. 1 minute and 53 seconds on the clock. In this map 5 of your VRML finals. And once again, dead off break. If they win this, the entire match, the entire series, the entire tournament will be over. BTW needs to win this to force the reset as Law Mommy dies. Oh, and Landon dies. Jigga dies. Frost gets a kill, but it's a 2-on-1 now with Frost last body alive. Action is in the snake with him, and they have no idea where he is. And he shoots, misses, gives away his position. He's back up in the snake, comes out wild, trying to find Action, battling for his life, battling for the tournament here. Frost, Action will wrap around, get Frost, and scores another point for Dead Off Break. Dead Off Break up now 5-3, only a minute 15 on the clock. It's entirely doable for BTW to come back. But it is going to be a nail-biter of a game. This last minute and 15 seconds will feel like an eternity for these players. Fab getting shot off break. Very strong start for BTW. 3 strong bodies in the snake, though. Silent Strike gets a kill on who I can only assume was Law Mommy in the middle there. Jigga in the snake. Silent Strike knows he's there. They trade out. They've stopped the bleeding. They figured out how to prevent someone from running through completely on the snake side. Dead Off Break takes another point, 57 seconds on the clock, 6-3. Will it be enough time for BTW to bring this back? At 20 seconds a point, just barely. They need this point, and they need it quick. Jigga laying down all the way into the snake. Law Mommy gets shot over the top, but Landon gets a kill. Landon then dies. Jigga is in the clear on the snake side. It's 2v1. Action is the last body alive. All he has to do is stay alive. Every second he ticks off the clock is a victory. Action will die. Jigga will come through and score. Only 30 seconds left, and they have to make up 2 points. Again, it's doable, but at what cost? There's only so much time left. 15 seconds a point to tie, to bring it back within tie. And then we're going to have to consult the rule book, because I'll be honest, I have no idea what happens. This is thrilling stuff. An all-out blitz by BTW, and they might have pulled it off. There's only 2 bodies left alive here. 1 body left alive. Fab trying desperately. Gets 1. Will trade out. Frost hits the thing. 13 seconds on the clock. Only 1 point separates this game. 1 point for Dead Off Break to go home as the tournament winners, or whether they reset, whether BTW manages to reset the bracket and we play a whole nother best of 5. Actually, I think this would go into overtime. This would go into overtime first. Law Mommy dies. Frost dies. Landon gets a kill. Landon dies. Last body alive. Jigga in the snake. Dead Off Break have done it. Time will expire. Dead Off Break wins 6-5. Season 6 champions 4 times in a row.
Road game.
Dead Off Break has done it.
Computer, take a screenshot.
Defended their title again. Dead Off Break, possibly the most dominant team in all of Snapshot history, have done it again. Silent Strike with an absolute crushing performance in the Snake. Jigga challenged him valiantly, but Silent Strike has got to be your MVP for that last map. Well, folks, that's it for Season 6 from the VRML. Congrats to all of the champions. If you're watching out there in Twitch land, come play. You can hear how exhausted these guys are. It's an absolute phenomenal game. Let's get some interviews real quick. First with Jigga, who I believe is the captain of BTW. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to get in right here. BTW, gather up all around him. Jigga, how does it feel playing in the Snapshot VR Master League Finals?
It's always great to be here. Competition is always, as you can see, very tough.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we work really hard to get here, and
and it
just thank my
shows.
guys for putting in the work.
Robbing map 1, drawing map 1 and map 3 to a tie. Guys, phenomenal effort. Huge props to you guys. This is absolutely a nail biter all the way to the end. Literally a coin toss. The audience was on the edge of their seats for the whole thing.
Dude, I can't wait to take a shower. I cannot wait for the shower.
Jigga, if there was, would you change anything?
That Lone Wolf call out was, that probably screwed up our momentum. We should have played this map before, running a random map like that.
That's fair.
Not a random, but less called map.
Snapshot, just like paintball, is a game of momentum. Absolutely, it can be a huge deal breaker. The considerations and the challenges that you face. I might consider, Jigga, just as a heads up, I noticed something earlier with BTW Chicken Curry, right? You guys still kind of mentor them?
Yeah.
Huge props there as well for considering the rest of the community, continuing to grow the sport, grow the competition. I think there were a few tactical errors as far as concessions from them, so you might go over some of that.
I would not have told him to do that one.
That's fair. That's very fair. That's where having a level-headed coach can really make a huge difference. You guys obviously stayed level-headed throughout the entire match. Congratulations. I know it's not... I know it's always a little bit heartbreaking to take second place, but you guys thoroughly earned it. Absolutely congratulations. Phenomenal season all the way around.
Thank you.
Of course.
Congrats, guys.
We're gonna flip over.
Good job, DOB.
Literally great playing.
And
guys
we're gonna go
insane.
talk to our
Always a grueling
champions
one, boys. GG's.
real
really
quick.
is.
I don't
I'm
even know
sweating.
where to
I'm
start
so
with you
proud.
guys. There's 5 of you in
I
here.
have
Who
sweat
wants
in
to
my
talk?
Yeah.
I'll talk first.
Turbo volunteers.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All I gotta say is, if I did not hit that buzzer at the end of whatever
Dude.
map we played,
Wendy. This would be
this
a
would've
very
been a
different
whole
day.
So much
2
heat from my
milliseconds.
team on that one, but I had no
Absolutely.
idea. Like, I heard Wide Dorito once,
Yeah.
and that was,
Yeah.
didn't see him
Yeah.
again after that.
I just want to say, coming from the bottom, it's like such a different gameplay than it is. Like, I started on Get Got Green, and that was, we don't need to talk about that, but this is a lot different than that for sure.
What was the Windy City score? 3-2 or something? That's insane.
Yeah, 3-2,
Exactly,
so
bro.
low scoring.
That's insane.
I
If
think
you
we were
look on
down to
live
like
match
10
updates,
bullets on
I
each.
hit it with 0 seconds left. Like it said,
Yeah.
0 seconds. After.
Yeah.
True
No,
story.
I think that's any error of a paintball game.
Didn't
Yeah.
BTW do that to us the last game of the season too?
Yes.
There was
I
a
feel like we
there was
had
a
one
buzzer
that was
beater
super-
right before the clock
Yep.
did. Yeah, during the
You guys have had so many legendary matches back and forth. Obviously, you played earlier today. You played again right now. But undeniably, Dead Off Break has been one of the most dominant forces. You swap in different pieces. You bring in former champions like Fab from a whole other team, a different championship lineup, but you slot these pieces in and you still make it happen. What do you think the key to your success is as a team?
I mean, it's
communication
mostly,
and your
yeah,
mental
communication and trust
Staying
in the
level-headed
process.
the whole time
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
side. Staying level-headed.
And trusting the guys that know, like, that play paintball in real life, that know how to strategize and do all that type of stuff.
Who would you say is your strategist on the team?
Silent Strike, Fab.
Silent.
Silent,
Yeah, I feel
Silent
like
and
we all
Law
are.
used to be, but Law went off to
Yeah.
coach another team, so kind of
A
fell
lot
onto
of us
Silent
put in
Strike.
input everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, mainly Silent and Fab. But yeah, we all throw in.
Our
all of
ability
input.
to change on the fly has always been a strong suit. Like utilizing the timeouts, trying to at least see what's stopping us and what's hurting us the most, and then making those changes and trying to at least. I mean, we might not win the point, but it's a learning for us. For that way, the next time we play that map, we know exactly how to attack it.
And it does seem like
especially
on
in these
every
long
map
days.
you guys have well-defined roles, and they might even shift from map to map. You're one of the only teams we saw today utilizing substitutions. Do you think that plays a huge part in your success as well?
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
we know what maps people are more comfortable with. I'm sure Jigga and them would have liked to do substitution if they had their guys here as well. So it's unfortunate how it is.
Barely made it.
Oh yeah.
It's rough.
Absolutely.
But look at the fight. Holy.
Yeah.
It's always close.
Gonna have
Holy
two
cow.
better finals.
All right,
That's
last
insane.
question, and then I'll let you go. So
I know.
you guys mentioned playing real life paintball. It sounds like a couple of you play. Would you say that there is a direct translation that your skills in paintball translate to Snapshot and vice versa? Training in Snapshot actually then also enhances your ability to play the game of paintball.
Most
100%.
definitely. I played
100%
Snapshot
for
before I
sure.
played real paintball, and the mental
Yeah.
side of things definitely transferred over.
Yeah.
Like know when to move, what
The
to shoot, what
comms,
to do
the
in a
calls, the
situation.
teamwork, the communication with other
Strategy,
teammates, like
everything.
all of that transfers over. Obviously, it's not the same.
Like
Real
gun
life, you're gonna
skill
be
and
holding a
stuff,
real
but-
gun. Yeah, like gun skills are a little different. That's really the main thing I'd say doesn't correlate.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
other
everything
than
else.
that, you get a good sense of the game sense, knowledge, communication, and that all transfers over pretty well. For sure.
Are you kneeling because you're tired right now?
No, I'm charging, so my
Oh.
headset will stay.
Fair enough. Yeah. We heard some. We heard from BTW about how grueling it can be as far as battery life on this thing.
I'm glad
Oh,
we
yeah.
didn't see anybody drop out because of that. That's no fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
let's hear
if
for
we play
Almo.
another 5. I don't know, man.
Yeah, thank you, Almo.
Dude,
for
another
guessing. This has
5.
been
I think
awesome.
it might have
course.
ended in like a 2v2, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, for
I think there wouldn't have been enough battery between the two teams to play.
Let's do a handshake line. Handshake
Hey,
line.
Yep. So once again, congratulations to all the teams that played this season. Good luck, and we'll see you next year, right?
GG's is always.
Sorry,
good
next
job.
season.
Good job,
Yeah.
Law.
GG's Lama.
GG's, Landon.
Always pleasure.
Always
As
pleasure.
always, Frost.
Good job, Silent.
Trust.
Got some paint on your mask.
GG's, Landon.
Circle back.
Alrighty,
Circle
folks. That's it from me
Good job, Turbo.
and from the entire VR Master League.